Alright guys, so after 2 long years, the Int type banner has finally returned, and with it, we got awakenings for 2 of the 40% support type units, Kid Gohan and Vegeta, except the thing is, now after their Dokkan awakenings, they're now 50% support type units, so needless to say, they are crazy. I did a discussion video with the homie Garesh. Very easy to awaken him, by the way. Just these Kid Gohan medals from that Frieza story event, that Planet Namek Saga story event. These 50% support type units are just, they're insane. It's honestly insane to me how good they made them. So powerful, in fact, that you can fit them on a team, like, without, like, so, like, this Gohan is a 50% buff to Int-type units, right? He's so powerful that he doesn't really need to be on a team with Int-type units to show his level of power. He's just honestly crazy. So let me level him up, and we're going to test him out on some teams here. Alright guys, so now we're in an event. We're on the Master and Student Bond team. This Kid Gohan is on a number of different category teams. He's on, what, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. So he is going to be good in a variety of different places. Now, there's a number of things that factor into how good this Gohan is. Number 1, he gives, of course, that 50% attack and defensive buff to Super Int types. So any Super Int types are going to be supercharged with this Gohan around. He's sitting at 76,000 defense at the start of turn. He raises attack and defense by 30% for 9 turns, so he gets stronger basically as the fight goes on. And he gets 20% attack and defense per key sphere obtained, which is just an ungodly number. It's so freaking high for attack and defense. To give you guys context, Physical Goku Black gives 20% if you're going up against a Goku family category enemy. He's a Dokkan Fest exclusive, and he's an EZA. This Gohan, like, they knew that people didn't really have these units because they've been so restricted to those banners. So that's why they had no fear just making them insane. Like, again, so this attack set right here. This is going to be Gohan without stacking his attack, which he could do for 9 turns. 1.98 million. And again, we could get another 4 super attacks on top of that, stacking his attack and defense. So he's going to be stronger offensively and defensively as the event goes on. This Gohan is going to be a killer for the Legendary Goku event. It's crazy how strong they made him, honestly. I am, like, really quite surprised that they just did not care about making this guy this beast that they did. Because, again, they, you know, what could I say? Like, both the Gohan and the Vegeta are ludicrous. They're ludicrously powerful for not Dokkan Fest exclusives, not, you know, LRs. Like, you know, right now they're restricted to those type banners, so I guess that's sort of like the, you know, one reason that they're so good, right? You know, if they were in the general SSR pool, almost assuredly they would not be as strong as they are. But it's just, dude, they're like, they're so strong. Like I can't, like, tell people to not summon on these banners just with how insane they made these support type units. And then, like, you know, you think of what's going to happen when Tien gets his Dokkan Awakening and just how busted he's going to be, you know, in front of LR Goku and Frieza. It's just, it's wild. And then, oh, by the way, the last thing I should mention is how Gohan transforms orbs, too. You know, I guess that is something I should point out, huh? That Gohan also creates Int-type orbs to make it easier for him to just get a ludicrous amount of orbs, like, as if he wasn't busted enough, right? It's very easy to get him the orbs that he needs, and his defense is going to be so high that with all of those Int-type orbs he's getting, your health is just going to be regenning. So, like, he just is like a damn near a perfect unit. Like, it's you know, like, he's even got Prepare for a Battle. His leader skill is crazy for something like Dokkan Battlefield, which I guess I'm going to do. I'm going to take both of the supports, 2.3 million right there. We're going to take both of them into Dokkan Battlefield, and I'm going to show how OP they are over there. So, all right, that was the Master and Student Bond team. Let's check out a couple of different teams here. All right, guys, so now I figured we'd go ahead and try things out on the youth team. Kid Gohan, of course. The youth team is, you know, again, it's one of those teams that definitely needs a lot of strong units added to it. This Kid Gohan is exactly what they needed. Again, like, I can't stress enough how powerful this Gohan is going to be, just offensively and defensively. Like just alone, like, without even having Int-type units around. Like, look at this, turn 1, 138,000 defense. I mean, he's going to be at almost a 2 million attack stat. Like, these units are just insane. Like, they're so good. They're so good. And, like, we got Gohan first turn here, so we'll be able to see him stack up that attack and defense. I'm going to definitely take him into the Legendary Goku event. And over there, you know, we can kind of, like, see, you know, his level of power, right? You know, his attack and defense, you know, once it's stacked up for the full 9 turns. And, you know, he's on a lot of teams, like, where we can really sort of build the team kind of around this Gohan. And we're going to be able to really maximize not only how strong he himself is going to be, but also that 50% buff he's going to give the rest of the team. So, like, you know, I don't really know. I guess, I don't know. Like, there's not really much else for me to talk about. Like, he's just that good. Like, so, like, now we start thinking about all the other support type units, right? Like, you know, STR hit. Like, you know, again, me and the homie Goresh, we did a lot of talking about these units, and it's like, is STR hit going to be better on the Universal Survival Arc team than Tech Dokkan Fest exclusive hit? I mean, honestly, I kind of think maybe. Like, it really might be the case. He really might be better to use than the Dokkan Fest exclusive hit. Because the Dokkan Fest exclusive hit, sure, you know, for like a Dokkan event, he hits so hard, right? So, like, you know, just going through this Ultimate Gohan event right now, you know, we'd have Tech hit dealing out just disgustingly high amounts of damage, you know, helping us get through it super fast. But if you're going through anything else with the Universal Survival Arc team, STR hit having way more defense than the key, you know, at the very least, you know, there's not really many extreme STR type units on the Universal Survival Arc team to help him sort of, like, with that 50% attack and offensive buff he'll give to everyone, right? But he does still give that 3 key is for all STR types. So at the very least, when Jiren is around, you know, he is going to be giving Jiren that extra key, which is helpful. I mean, it's not like the Universal Survival Arc team needs it, but again, it's like I said, it's just going to be something that's helpful, right? So, okay. This is a pretty good rotation right here. We don't have a lot of orbs, though, for our boy Kid Gohan. That's okay. Here, let's go ahead and pop LRB Pan's active skill. We have Brawl with her 40% attack buff. Kid Gohan has now had several super attacks, so he's been able to build up his attack and defense. Also, in case you guys, like, you might have noticed earlier, I did actually give this Gohan full additionals because, you know, him with his attack and defensive raising, I just felt like that would be much better, like, for what I'm looking for going through events. And he's almost at 200k defense there. But, you know, he hits so hard that giving him crits is going to be fine, too, right? Like additionals, crits, quite honestly, I don't think it's going to matter that much, but, like, additionals will help you out a little bit more for, like, the Legendary Goku event. And that's probably it. Like crits, so 2.13 right there. Crits might help you out more in something like Super Battle Road or Battlefield, because the fights are so short anyway, right, to help you proceed through it really quick. But, I mean, you guys are seeing what this Gohan's capable of. He's crazy. He's wild. Alright, so now we're on the Goku family team. The Goku family team, of course, has a lot of very powerful int-type units on it here that we can really support with this Gohan. We have a lot of int-type orbs right there at the start. Then, of course, Ultimate Gohan's going to be able to put up some really, really good numbers here as well. So, let's go ahead and take a look at what our boy Kid Gohan can do. And then, of course, again, with also all of these very, very strong int-type units all over the place. It's, you know, Gohan is really going to be giving them a lot of extra attack power. Like, look at Int Ultimate Gohan right there, nearly at 2 million. Like, that's the thing, 50% attack buff. So, like, it's like, this, like, Kid Gohan and, like, the Vegeta, like, they're actually, like, similar to, like, the LR androids that just came out. And it's like, you know, I went on and on and on about how good those LR androids are, but again, it's like, you know, Gohan and them, they're like, he's similar. Like, he's gonna put up like a similar attack number, which again is, you know, right around like a 2 million attack stat or something like that. Like look, it's just, it's wild. Very, 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 very wild here. Like, you know, I don't know. Again, I feel like this video might be annoying. I might just be talking way too much about how good the Gohan and Vegeta are, but like, that's it. Like a 50% attack buff, it's just wild on top of everything else that they are capable of doing, right? So, all right, we don't really need to spend too long here. Again, like, I feel like for the most part, like, we've seen what Kid Gohan is capable of doing, right? Like, on all these rotations, the big time attack stats he's able to put up. All right, so here will be him with way less orbs, right? We're not going to be able to get a ton of orbs right here. I mean, I guess that's good. So this will be, I don't want to call it a realistic situation, because like all these situations we've seen from this Gohan are realistic, because most of the time he's creating his own orbs for him, right? Like, obviously not every single turn you're going to be able to get like 6 in orbs or something like that, but with him at least creating the orbs the way he does, and the fact that it is a random orb type, I think helps out a lot as well, too. Like, it's not like just, like, he changed STR or something like that. So, he's still above 1 million right there. We do have future Gohan on rotation. He, of course, is a support type unit as well. Definitely don't want to forget about that. There's the double super attack, which, of course, gives him a lot of extra attack power. So, I figure we'll probably get one more rotation here with him with that Int Super Battle Road Goku. Although I don't imagine we're going to take enough damage to be able to activate his passive, or like Super Saiyan 3 Bardock's passive. Oh, I don't know. We could just move on now to the Secrets of the Dragon Ball team. That's the last one I want to take a look at, and that's definitely going to be a very, very interesting team to look at, because that's where Kid Gohan can really give... I think that's probably where Kid Gohan will be his best, actually. Alright guys, so now we're on the Secrets of the Dragon Ball team. This is where Kid Gohan is going to become a real big factor. So, we have powerful Int-type units like, of course, the leader, the LR here, Goku, Trunks, and Pan. And then we also have, you know, Dokkan Fest Kid Goku. Ridiculously mega powerful Int-type units, some of the strongest Super Int-type units in the game here. Look at this starting rotation. They're starting out with a full 24 key. They don't even need key right here. You know, we're going to be able to get a nice solid amount of orbs for Kid Gohan. So this is where Kid Gohan, again, his presence is really felt, because the LR here, so they're at a 4 million attack set. They are, I'm pretty sure that one only had 1 dupe or no dupes in it. So like that's 4 million with not a lot of potential system stuff in there. So like, you know, when Kid Gohan is doing, you know, a 1.3 million attack set, which is really nice. When he's also adding like 1 million plus to the damage that like other units on rotation is doing, it's just like now we're getting like pretty freaking excessive here. Like that's just, it's insane. Like that's just so bonkers. Like, that's why the LR androids were so good, and that's why I was trying to tell people that the LR androids were so good, is because they give you know, this massive attack buff to ridiculously powerful units, because the android team has insanely powerful units, and then the unit themselves is doing, you know, the LR androids are usually in the 2 million range before you exchange with Android 16, right? Whereas this Kid Gohan, you know, is between 1 to the 2 million range as well, when we don't have a lot of orbs and stuff like that. But, like, to put out a 2 million attack set and then these buffs, it's wild. Like, I would not be surprised. I mean, well, here's the thing. Tien, after Tien gets his Dokkan Awakening, he'll be one of the top 10 hardest hitting units in the game. Like, you know, they do the numbers over on the Dokkan subreddit. There's no, I see no conceivable way that, like, Tien is not going to give LR Goku and Frieza such a monstrous attack buff, plus the damage he'll be able to do, that's not, like, the most damaging rotation in the game. I imagine it will be. Like it's going to be insane, right? So this will probably be our last rotation for Kid Gohan. Again, like, a lot of the team builds might look kind of similar, but, like, we've seen how ridiculously consistent Gohan has been throughout all of these different teams and stuff like that. Like, you know, he doesn't have like a ridiculously big scale, like, oh, sometimes he is hitting kind of hard and all the other times he's barely hitting at all. It's like, no, he's putting up some really nice numbers the whole way through. Alright guys, so here is this beast after he is Dokkan Awakened. This is Cry of Rage Gohan Kid. His leader skill is Super Int Type 4 key and 120% stats. So basically, you know, think of like Int Gogeta for Super Int types, except he's giving 4 key instead of 3. Like, that leader skill is just a killer for Dokkan Battlefield. That's one of the big places he'll be able to really help out. His super attack is the Masenko, which does supreme damage and then raises attack and defense by 30% for 9 turns, which is a huge number. For, like, all content outside of the Legendary Goku event, that's going to cover you basically through, like, all of those events. It's just attack and defense. It's just crazy. He's really strong. His passive, Unrelenting Frenzy, is Int Type Key 3. Then he gives Super Int Types 50% attack and defense. Then he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to int key spheres, and then he himself gets 20% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. I already mentioned earlier how 20% is just, it's a ridiculous number, honestly. His links are the Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, Saiyan Warrior Race, the Innocence, Gaze of Respect, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. So these links are going to be great for these teams he's on. Something like, you know, the Dragon Ball Seeker team, you know, a lot of these Saiyan Lineage, Innocence, Prepare for Battle, they're all there. Saiyan Warrior Race, it's just, he's good. He's set up really, really good. His 12 key multiplier is 140%, which is a fine number. I've got no complaints about this guy at all, so I'm not going to complain about his 12 key multiplier at all. And then he's also on several different category teams, right? So for starters, here he is on the Hybrid Saiyan team, where I think he's going to be really nice on there. Again, it's kind of like the Hybrid Saiyan / Master and Student Bond sort of like combo team, but he is going to be phenomenal just here on this Hybrid Saiyan team, right? I'm going to do a video on the Hybrid Saiyan team by itself, you know, with the new future Gohan and how much stronger it has become. Then he is also over here on the... What is this? This is a Planet Namek Saga team? Yeah, this is a Planet Namek Saga team. So this team, by the way, just got a... Like, I could probably do a video on the Planet Namek Saga team as well, because, like, you know, between Nail, this Gohan, and Vegeta, those are 3 mega top-tier units added to this team now. Plus, you know, we have, you know, Second Form Frieza, we got LR Full Power Frieza, and then Namek Super Saiyan Goku. So, like, this team has gotten a lot better. And there's still more for them to add, too. Then, of course, here, he's also on the Seekers of the Dragon Ball team. This is probably going to be the best team that you can use this guy on. Then next, he is on the Goku's Lineage team, or Goku Family team. He'll definitely work great here. He's going to be good on every team, basically. The Youth team, this is probably where he was needed the most, I would say, because the Youth team is just very, very small and was definitely in need of this power. Hopefully we get, like, big upgrades to, like, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks or Base Form Gotenks soon, or, like, maybe Super Saiyan Kid Trunks and Kid Goten to really help buff this team. But Youth, you know, some of these new units, like, you know, LR Gohan, LR Kid Goku and Bulma, that Chi-Chi, now this Kid Gohan, they're definitely nice upgrades to these teams. And then finally, he is on the Master and Student Bond team, where, you know, again, that team is crazy. Again, Future Gohan has just a wild team. So there we go. There's Kid Gohan. They did a really good job. He's fantastic. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.